Good afternoon. I'd like to call the Tuesday, January 3rd, 2024 meeting of the City of Middletown Industrial Development Agency to order. First on our agenda today, I believe our clerk will be swearing in the board members.
Jeremy, please stand. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
David Madden,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I'll support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and that I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of member of the City of Middletown, IDA,
as a member of the City of Middletown, IDA,
according to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. Roll call.
Madden,
Here.
Hawkins,
Here.
Brito,
Here.
Cantoli,
Here.
DeStefano, Nemeth. She's here. Seigerman.
Here. As we move on today, we're going to go to a committee of the whole, our Finance Committee. So the second page of our packet today, we see the agenda for the Finance Committee of the whole. Roll has been done since we're all here. What we need is an approval of our minutes from November 21st, 2023. That'll be the third page of our packet.
So move.
Need a second?
Seconded.
Any questions? Roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins,
Yes.
Brito,
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano. Yes. Nemeth. Yes. Seigerman.
Yes.
Is there any unfinished business from the Finance Committee?
No unfinished business.
New business?
No new business.
I need a motion for adjournment of the Finance Committee of the whole.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're now going to move on to the Audit Committee of the whole. That'll be the fourth page of our packet. We do not have minutes that need approval. Do we have any unfinished business from the Audit Committee?
No unfinished business.
Do we have new business?
Yes, we do. We have to recommend RBT as our auditor for year ending 12/31/23, and this is to recommend to the full board during the regular IDA meeting. They will be keeping their auditing fees the same as last year, which came in at $4,500. They did not raise their price, so we are, Leonora reviewed their services in their packet, and we're bringing this to the audit committee to recommend to the full board.
So I need a motion to pass the resolution to move to recommend RBT to the full committee for approval.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Any discussion? Roll.
Brito,
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano. Yes. Hawkins,
Yes.
Madden,
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
That's it for our new business for the Audit Committee.
Correct.
I need a motion for adjournment of the Audit Committee.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, we will move back now to the the IDA entire committee, and we're going to begin our reorganization. At this point, I need a nomination for chairperson for the year 2024.
I'd like to nominate David Madden.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brito.
May I second it?
You may. Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Election.
Yes.
All right, we're going to move forward with a roll for the election of David Madden for chairman. You may make comments, Mr. DeStefano.
Okay, then roll. Mr. Madden,
I vote yes.
you have to abstain. Wayne Hawkins,
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano. Yes. Nemeth and Seigerman.
Yes.
Thank you for that. I need a nomination for a vice chairperson for the year 2024. Oh, very nice.
I second it.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. Any discussion or comments for Mr. Hawkins? An election, please, roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
You abstain. Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano. Nemeth. Yes. Seigerman.
Yes.
We have a slate of officers that are going to run together. We would like a nomination to move forward with Maria Bruni as Administrative Director, Leonora Liz as our Treasurer, and Patricia Racine as our Secretary.
So move.
We have a second?
Second.
Okay. Roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano. Yes. Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
We're back.
What's that?
We're back.
All right, I was getting nervous. We sent you out last week, Patty did, thank you, Patty, amended bylaws. So I trust that we've all had a chance to look at them. We need a resolution to approve and adopt those amended bylaws.
So move.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. Yeah.
Someone give a brief on what the amendments were?
I didn't know how we were going to do it. It's kind of. Right?
Yeah.
Nope, I can do that.
Patty, you got the highlighted version, right?
You. One of the things that we did was highlight the power, outline the powers and duties of the board members and their responsibility for training, independence, and ethics. We formed committees, instead of committees of the whole, we've divided up into smaller groups for committees. The vice chairperson is a authorized third signer on the, on checks, and by resolution of the board, can sign documents in the chairperson's absence. We've changed the order of business a bit. Before it was reported the treasurer, and then that was the only report allowed in the minutes. But instead, we put in chairperson's report, reports of the officers, and reports of committees. This also gives us a place to have committee meetings. We've outlined what the committees are and what their duties are. That was not in our bylaws before. And then some miscellaneous stuff, books and records, and how they're kept, what the fiscal year is, how depositories and checks are handled, funds and assets, how they're handled, and that an audit is required yearly. Those are the basic changes.
Okay, thank you. One more question,
Yes?
more or less to Maria. The labor audit that we have, do we have to renew a contract with them? Do we have a contract in place with them? What's the name of the firm again?
Loki Brill.
Loki Brill.
Loki Brill.
We have a contract right now regarding Polycraft with them.
So it's on an individual basis, it's not a,
Yes.
Will the training be provided by the city, or do we have to find our own training for that?
We're going to follow up in another meeting with the information on that. Most of what you'll need to know is on the authority's budget office website for New York State. But we'll give you some information on all of that in the next couple of weeks.
Thank you.
The big change is obviously the formats of the three committees. There's going to be a finance committee, an audit committee, and a governance committee. So these subgroups of our whole group will meet prior probably to our regular meetings and just make discussions, so we don't have to have a committee of the whole for each of these subcommittees of the IDA. So I need a motion to approve the amended bylaws.
That was a,
I
No,
believe
you
we
made the
did that.
motion
We-
second. You need a vote.
Mr.
I need a vote. We're ready
Hawkins-
for the vote?
Yep.
Oh,
Mr.
well,
Hawkins and Mr.
I'm ahead of
Cantoli
myself.
seconded.
Excellent.
And shall I call the roll?
Yep.
Please.
Okay. Brito,
yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano,
yes.
Hawkins,
Yes.
Madden,
Yes.
Nemeth, Seigerman.
Yes.
So we have a resolution that the Board of Directors establishes a Finance Committee, an Audit Committee, and a Governance Committee consisting of at least 3 board members, including the vice chairperson of the agency, that was Mr. Hawkins, to act as chairperson of each of these committees. So Mr. Hawkins will have the pleasure of sitting on all 3 of the committees, with the powers and duties as described in the agency bylaws, Section 6. Resolved further, the such committee shall consist of the following persons: the Finance Committee, Mr. DeStefano and Mr. Brito; the Audit Committee, Mr. Cantoli and Ms. Nemeth; the Governance Committee, Mr. Seigerman and Mr. Brito. So I need a motion to approve that resolution.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second?
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. Any discussion or questions about that?
The responsibilities will be to attend meetings earlier than this meeting to discuss those specific
As
issues.
needed.
As needed.
We're required to have at least one of these, or 2 a year? At least?
Two a year by
2 a
the
year.
state, so.
By state regulations. But if a project comes on board or something that we have to present, we'll call the meetings
Okay,
of these boards.
thank you.
Any other questions? Roll.
Brito,
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Madden,
Yes.
Nemeth, Seigerman.
Yes.
We have a resolution to approve and adopt the mission statement of the IDA as presented. That was in your packet sent out last week and again in our packet today.
So move.
That's, thank you, Mr. Hawkins. A second?
Second?
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. Any questions or discussions? Roll.
Brito,
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Madden,
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
We have a resolution to approve and adopt the policies of the IDA as presented.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second?
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. Any questions or discussion? Roll.
Brito,
Yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Madden.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
We have a resolution to approve the 2023 meeting schedule of the City of Middletown Industrial Development Agency, and is approval by the board to be published in the Times Herald Record and on the City of Middletown website. I need a motion for that resolution.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. Second? Thank you, Mr. DeStefano. Any questions or discussion?
These are set in stone, or these are agreed upon each month for the next month?
We generally meet the third
Tuesday of each month.
each month, and that follows suit on this
Gotcha.
schedule.
Okay, thank you.
And I do understand that this is not the third Tuesday of January, but we will try to abide by that schedule.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Just for clarification, the reorganizational meeting has to be done in January, so there's no specific day, it's just in January.
Yes, and we have other obligations on the third Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right to his defense.
Got some questions.
Okay.
Roll.
Brito,
Or, yes.
Cantoli,
Yes.
DeStefano,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Madden.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
Moving on our agenda, thank you for all that reorganization. We have our minutes from November 21st, 2023. I need a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. A second?
Seconded.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. Any discussion or questions? Roll.
Madden.
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
Moving on, now it's Leonora's turn. The treasurer's report, please.
Good evening. In front of you, you have the financial report for ending December 31st, 2023. You have our beginning balances for the pilot checking, $116.63. Total deposits, $192,950.21. Total withdrawal for that account, we have a total of $182,950.21, leaving an ending balance of $116.63. The regular checking, beginning balance as of October was $317.30. Total deposits, $2,245. Total withdrawals, $2,247.79, leaving an ending balance of $314.51. You have your savings account of $252.70. Total deposits, $4,450.15. Total withdrawal is $2,245, leaving the ending balance of $2,457.85. Then you have the money market. Beginning balance was $259,828.62. Total deposit of $126, leaving the ending balance for that account at $259,954.62. The second report, we're showing the profit loss compared to year-to-date balance, budget, excuse me. For December 31st, 2023, you have a total income, actual income, $157,708.77. Total expense, $14,221.36. And then you'll see a net profit of $143,487.41. In comparison to the annual budget, we seem to be right on par. Do you have any questions for me? Had a good year.
Okay, I need a motion to approve the treasurer's report from Leonora.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Hawkins. Any questions? Roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
We also have a resolution to appoint RBT as the auditor for the City of Middletown Industrial Development Agency for the year ending December 31st, 2023, and to authorize the chairman to sign the engagement letter. This was what we forwarded up from the audit committee earlier. I need a motion to accept that resolution.
Motion to accept?
Thank you, Mr. Cantoli. A second? Thank you, Mr. Seigerman. Any questions? Roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
All right. Bills and communications.
The only bill we have this evening is an office expense for postage for FedEx for $19.91.
Need a motion to approve payment for $19.91 to FedEx. Thank you, Mr. DeStefano. A second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. Any questions? Roll.
Madden,
Yes.
Hawkins.
Yes.
Brito.
Yes.
Cantoli.
Yes.
DeStefano.
Yes.
Nemeth. Seigerman.
Yes.
Do we have any unfinished business, Ms. Bruni?
No unfinished business.
Do we have any new business?
Just a reminder for board members to turn in their sexual harassment training questionnaires and acknowledgement of receipt, and to sign a fiduciary acknowledgement, certificate of independence, and board self-evaluation, and turn in today, right, Patty? It's due as of today, the board evaluation.
Those are paperclip behind the calendar of meetings. So if we could
If you
get
did
those
not do them.
completed,
Right.
get them done before we leave, turn them into Patty.
The evaluation, the performance please do not put your name on it. Those are to be confidential. Patty, can we give them time until tomorrow at least? I know they just got them, right? Or they were emailed?
They were emailed, so they've had time to look them over, but that's fine, I'm amenable.
Yeah, if you feel you can't complete this, you know, as long as you get it to us by tomorrow.
Any questions? I need a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Brito. A second?
Second.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Hawkins. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.